Welcome to R&F Aftermath, the segment where we go over what happens afterwards. Today's Aftermath is on Tai vs. Dan. Now, of course, many of you remember that Kamiya was angry with Dan Kuso because Dan stole Runa away from Tai, and Tai wanted to give Dan Kuso a peace of mind. And of course, all of you know that Dan Kuso got back at Kamiya just for what happened in the past, and he got away with it, of course. But let me tell you what happened afterwards that wasn't shown in the video. Now, what happened afterwards is both of them ran into Rarity's store and caused chaos, of course. And of course, if you know the series Ryan and Friends real well, Rarity does not approve chaos happening in her store, of course. As for Dan Kuso, he locked himself into Rarity's office just so Tai doesn't attack him with his sledgehammer. And Kamiya threatened Dan Kuso to unlock the door or he'll destroy the door with his sledgehammer, of course. But by the time Tai almost got to Dan Kuso, Rarity made a phone call to an officer, and she tackled him and arrested him, and he got sent to prison. But that was just the beginning of the Tai vs. Dan mayhem. After he got arrested, Tai wanted revenge even more. As for Kamiya, he was able to get out of prison 3 times. The first 2 were breakouts, and the third one, he was actually bailed out. The first time when Tai tried to break out and get revenge on Dan Kuso, he got caught. The officers knew where he was going, so he got sent back to prison. The second breakout was Tai's lucky day and Dan Kuso's unfortunate day. Kamiya actually found where Dan Kuso was, and he ended up beating him up when he found him. Unfortunately, Runa was nowhere near to help stop this mayhem, so Kamiya got away with it. He left Dan Kuso with a black eye, a bloody nose, a couple of bruise marks, and he knocked him out cold afterwards. Then afterwards, Kamiya decided to turn himself in. The only thing he wanted to break out of prison was just to get revenge on Dan Kuso, and since he got what he wanted, he decided to head back to prison. Then several weeks or maybe months have passed. Tai's sister Kari was able to bail him out. Well, she bailed him out because she wanted to help Kamiya's problem and wanted to know what was going on and why he was sent to prison and stuff and such. Tai explained to her why he was sent to prison, and she was able to help out. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to help him get back together with Runa because Runa probably discovered the beating up Dan, and she'll never forgive him for that. But Kari was able to find someone else instead for Kamiya, so that ends that sort of drama. So in the end, Tai was able to find a new girlfriend. Unfortunately, Runa would not get back together with him, but Kari did find Tai a new girlfriend, thankfully. But Tai still hates Dan to this day, ever since that one day, and I'm not sure why he's being this way to me as well.